What's up, guys? This is Dennis with Luke Sound Jewelry. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I'm walking you through the 14mm diamond cut rope chain, and this is one of our larger rope chains on the website. And in this video, I want to just break down exactly what makes this size special and who it's really for. The 14mm is a serious chain. It's thick, it's heavy, and it's made from real Italian 925 sterling silver with a full diamond cut finish. This is a chain that's meant to stand out and it's built to last. So let's get right into it. Now, the first thing you'll notice with the 14mm rope chain is how wide it is on the neck. This is not a chain that hides from across the room. You see it right away. It is definitely a statement piece. The rope pattern is fully visible, and in this size, you see the twist, the shape, the definition between each section of the chain. Every detail that makes a rope chain look the way it looks is amplified at a 14mm. And because this is a diamond cut chain, the shine is intense. The way the silver is finished gives the chain multiple angles for light to hit, so it reflects brightly almost anywhere you wear it. So again, this is definitely a chain with real presence and will definitely make a statement. Now, I want to spend a minute on the diamond cut finish because it makes a real difference at this size. The diamond cut is a finishing technique where the silver is cut at specific angles so it reflects light from multiple directions. It's what gives the chain that signature shine you see on our rope chains. And it's very rare where someone is looking for a rope chain that is non-diamond cut. So at 14mm, the diamond cut has a lot more silver to work with. There's more surface area, more angles, more places for the light to bounce off. And again, a 14mm rope chain that is not diamond cut will look a little bit more flat. Yes, the silver will still shine, but the diamond cut is what takes this chain from just a big piece of silver to something that actually catches the eye. And like always, I like to mention where these chains are manufactured, and this one specifically is made in Italy from authentic 925 sterling silver. Now, when it comes to these larger millimeters, every piece of handcrafted jewelry has its own character, and that's the part that makes real silver feel real. But what you're getting with the 14mm is a genuine Italian-made sterling silver rope chain with a full diamond cut finish, and that's what's in the box. Now, a lot of guys end up choosing the 14mm over the 17mm rope chain for one main reason. They want a big chain look, they want the weight, they want the presence, but they don't want the chain to completely take over. The 17mm is the loudest rope chain we sell. It's the one you wear where you want the biggest version of this style, no compromises. The 14mm is for the guy who wants almost all of that, but with a little more breathing room. It still hits hard on the chest. It still has that thick rope pattern you can see from across the room. It still feels like a serious piece of silver when you put it on. But it's a little more narrow, a little lighter, and a little easier to pair with different shirts and different occasions for a lot of guys. The balance is exactly what they want. Now, moving on to length. Length is really important at 14mm, more important than it is on most other chains, and here's why. We offer this chain in 24 inches, 26 inches, 28 inches, and 30 inches. Each length is going to give you a different look. At 24, the 14mm sits high because the chain already has so much width. A 24-inch length feels very compact on the neck. It stays closer to the collar, which can look strong, but it also means the full chain is concentrated in a smaller area. At 26 inches, the chain gets a little more drop. It sits lower on the chest and starts showing more of the rope pattern as it hangs. At 28 inches, you get a real chest drop. This is probably the most popular length for bigger rope chains because it lets the size breathe and gives the chain more room to show its full shape. At 30 inches, the chain drops even lower and really becomes a full chest piece, maximum presence and maximum drop. My general advice is that if you're between sizes, go longer than shorter. A chain with this wide almost wears better when it has room to hang. Now, when you put the 14mm on, the first thing you notice is the thickness on the chest. This is not a chain that lays flat and disappears. It stands off the body a little because of how wide it is. Over a black shirt, the silver lights up right away. The contrast makes the width look even bigger than it already is. This is probably the best way to show off a chain in this size. Now, I want to be honest about this part because it matters. A 14mm rope chain is not something you forget you're wearing. You feel the weight on the back of your neck. You feel it on your chest when you're moving around. This is the chain you know is on. Most guys get used to it within a few days of regular wear. Your body adjusts and the chain starts to feel normal, but I want you to go into this knowing what to expect. If you want a chain with real weight and real substance, this delivers exactly that. That's what this size is about. Now, the 14mm chain makes sense in a few specific situations. If you're looking to add a real statement piece to your rotation, this is a strong choice. It's the kind of chain that becomes a signature piece, something people recognize recognize you by. If you like heavy jewelry and want something that feels sustainable on the body, the 14mm delivers that feeling. If you're building a look around the chain where the jewelry is the main focus of the outfit, the 14mm works perfectly. The chain becomes the centerpiece. Now, moving on, the 14mm rope chain is a serious piece. It's bold, it's heavy, and it's built to be noticed. This is for the guy who wants a real statement piece in sterling silver, someone who appreciates the weight, the shine, the diamond cut details, and the Italian craftsmanship behind every link. For the right person, this chain becomes a signature piece, something you wear for years. And so guys, that's it for the 14mm diamond cut rope chain. I hope this video at least gave you guys an idea on how this chain actually looks like. If you can, put the fire emoji, the wave emoji in the comments below, just letting me know that you watched this video all the way to the end. Much love, respect, and I'll see you guys in the next video.